FRWcoaching.net. And who haven't heard about fake it until you make it? Okay, that's like a common thing that a lot of people say, but there's a few issues with that, at least in my view. Like Gandhi once said, be the change you want to be in the world. So why you need to be fake and create a fake world? I understand that when you want something, you want to visualize, you want to dress like something that you want to feel successful, that's fine, okay? But the problem of faking until you make it, it's a lot of the time what you will see around it. Like you see, you open a magazine and then you see the girl or the guy on the cover. They don't even look like the real guy and the real girl. No, that thing is full of Photoshop and full of uh, other things that like it's we can spend here all day naming it. Same thing goes with a few athletes or a few guys, and look at the political world. Like how many politicians fake it. They made it out there, and they're still faking it. So there is one thing, and only one thing, that it's the best thing you can do is to be true to yourself. Okay, I, like I always said, I did 18 Ironmans, and during those 18 Ironmans, I saw so many things. I saw people drafting. I saw people doing illegal drugs, illegal, even like medicine, like some medicine they're not supposed to take, and they were taking to get the advantage. But that, to be honest, that is no freedom. Freedom is to go and lay down in bed, put your head in the pillow, knowing that you're being true to yourself, knowing that you're being truly honest to yourself, and not being fake, not being fake to the world, not being fake to yourself. But the most important here is to be true to yourself. It doesn't matter what the other people think. So that's why, like, I don't agree with the fake it until you make it. I think you should be true and you should accept where you are. For example, like when I started to lose weight and when I started my journey to become a triathlete, I accepted where I was and I made the change. I accepted that, like I'm always on a little on the heavier side because of my past, because of the choice that I made in the past. But I train it to be better, okay? Where there's no shame of beginning on something. There is no shame, or like trying to be better. For me, there is shame on faking something that you are not. Like I know, for example, so many athletes that take something. You guys can take, you can take Lance Armstrong as an example. He faked it until he made it. He made it on top, yeah, but he paid the price later on. Um, you can see politicians. If you U.S. citizen, we have one really guy that you can think about it right now, that fake it, fake it, fake it. He made it, and you see the mess that he's in. So I don't want to put the names on on it, but like the freedom, okay, real freedom comes from being yourself, okay, being true to yourself. There is nothing better than that, okay. There is nothing better than being your true self. Like I was giving some example of athletes. You can see athletes, um, you can see models, you can see like so many people that fake it until they make it, and they make it. But my whole point is like, what is good on that? What is that really good for you? Do you really go home and sleep like nothing, like you feel comfortable with you? Then yes, then maybe you should fake it. But if you want to be true, your freedom comes to being true to yourself, okay. Freedom comes through being you, like you. And I know nowadays it takes a lot of courage to be yourself. It's very, very hard on the world that is trying to tell you what to do, think, and all that. It's hard to be yourself. But that's when freedom begins, okay. Freedom begins when you are true to yourself. That's when you find your inner peace. That's when you find like, okay, I'm being myself, I'm comfortable with myself, I'm comfortable with my body. Even though if you want to change later, if you want to make it changes, yes, go for it. But you need to accept where you are in order to change. And there's no need to be fake. Okay, there's no need to fake until you make it. And that, for me, that's a different thing. That when you go through, like, okay, I I want to dress well. I want to dress successfully, and I want to feel presentable and successful. That's one thing. I want to visualize doing things. Like, yeah, that's a whole different story. But I'm talking about faking, like saying, like I said, there's, I know examples of athletes. I know examples of writers that they write vegan books when they're not even really vegan, or something like that. Like, just some examples. But like I said, don't need to be fake. Get the courage to be yourself. Okay, feel good.